So today we are looking at the evolution Unlock the Dribble. Now this is going to be 125,000 or 500 FC points, again taking us to a 94 overall. We are starting to get up there now, and to be honest, as much as I do love the evolutions this year, it most definitely feels like there has just been so many, like genuinely so many, and it's a little bit daunting on kind of what you even want to do with these, really, because half of them, if you're only doing a specific amount of players, you probably already got them up to this level. So we've got a max 92, 10 playstyles, 3 playstyle pluses, must be left wing, 98 max on the dribbling, 94 pace and 95 shooting. 4 different levels: play 5, win 2, play 5 and win 3. So a fair whack of matches in this one to go with. You've got, what, 15 matches in total to try and do as the minimum. We get a 4-star weak foot at the minimum, and skill moves doesn't go up, I don't think, by the looks of it. You got pace up to 91, trickster, quick step, dribbling up to the max of 99, then obviously the shooting up to 90, we get the quick step plus, low driven, normal play style, and then it's the first touch plus if you've only got 1 play style plus, or you just miss out on that one if you've got 2, and you do get the winger plus plus as well. There is one name that I'm definitely looking at with this one, and that is going to be our boy Rashford. Genuinely quite an interesting card, to say the least. Obviously shooting's going to be maxed out, so it all depends on what card you are looking for here. You have got the likes of the 92 Maradona that can go into this as well, so there's going to be a fair few options by the looks of it of what you truly could put into this. So I'm very interested, to say the least. Obviously, like I said, if you do have the 1 play style, then you will get quick step and first touch, but if you have 0, you'll only get the 2 as such. So you kind of got to pick very wisely. By the looks of it, the minimum is going to be 88 to reach to that 94, so you got to pick whatever you really want to be honest. You don't get a 4th playstyle plus if you do have 3, just in case you did wonder about it. So let's go over to foot.gg, as I think they're going to be the better option to see what we've actually got going on. So 91s and 92s, you've obviously got Henry. That is interesting already. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics, and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. So you can already put that. I mean, you've already got the rapid, so whether you'd want to really risk waiting for the quadruple as a 94, it's a possibility. I mean, it's probably one of the first evolutions that can go into this one, but it would be very interesting to see. You get no more pace. It would just predominantly be that dribbling that you get. The dribbling's going to go up immensely. Whether you think that's worth it, and then you go for the Hunter, I mean, that's a pretty solid card already. You get the quick step as well as the rapid. Like I say, whether that is a work of art for both of them, and then the quadruple is looking for the finesse, it's a possibility to do that. To be honest, it probably isn't a bad option. As much as I'm kind of normally against going with 2 run types, like going quick step and technical or rapid and technical. Quick step, rapid, I mean, both of them are fantastic, and you've already got the low driven that works really well. This Neymar would be fantastic. That's a great upgrade for him. The quick step, the finesse, the first touch, that's a perfect upgrade for him. The only thing that you're kind of worrying with this evolution is the playstyle pluses are great. You're just only getting dribbling, so you've got to be wary that shooting, pace and everything isn't really getting that much of an upgrade in comparison to these cards at this top end anyway. Obviously, as you go further down, you might get a bit more of an upgrade. Son obviously has got to be in there, a bit of Hazard as well, getting the 99. We've already seen Matoma and Willian, obviously with a 5-5 for him. Pedri can play left wing. I mean, I suppose you could possibly put in a few different kind of evolutions to get a left wing, but Pedri, yeah, can do both. So he would end up with the 99 dribbling. I would say that would be a little bit of a waste on him, but just because you don't get that much of an upgrade in general for him, you need somebody that's already very well rehearsed in this. Obviously, Henry's base card, another Neymar version that if you could go for I think the 94 from the Winter Wildcard would be the option. Going the Total Rush, I think might be a bit of a waste because of the playstyle pluses. I would say definitely looking at a Winter Wildcard if you do have him. We then have Harry Kewell, Liao. You're kind of picking a few people as you go further down that are very standard, like you're not necessarily going to go too crazy. El Shawari obviously there, Rapsadori, and then you've got another version of Hazard, Z Roberto, Guy Carez. Obviously, like I said with Rashford, he's always a potential to go in there, which is nice. If you did obviously go with this, you wouldn't necessarily get any quick step as well. Whereas mine, he's got the power shot and the press proven. So if I go with this as the quick step, I'd be looking for a quadruple with a finesse as well. So there's definitely wiggle room across the board with it. It just depends on really who you're actually looking to upgrade here. Is it going to be for a specific striker? Is it going to be for a winger? Because I think Henry most definitely comes in as one of the most kind of qualified for the role. I think that could be a nice, interesting one because you've got the pace, you've got shooting, passing, dribbling maxed out to 99, bit of physicality already. You're pretty golden, to be honest. You're like that's going to be a pretty fantastic card. Coming in at 573. I'd say that's pretty reasonable now. So as a striker comes in, Henry is kind of one of them ones I would suggest. When you do look at this Neymar, it's coming in at 2.1. Granted, we haven't had a Saudi team of the season, and I don't even know if we are getting a Saudi team of the season. I don't know if they're coming under the rest of world now. I'm surprised that they haven't given one, because I believe during La Liga, we're going to get Liga Portugal. So unless we get double as such, I feel like these are just going to be in rest of world. And to be honest, whether Neymar has done enough to get a team of the season is very questionable, to be honest. But in general, they will always try and give Neymar one. So even if we have to wait till footies, he will eventually end up with an upgrade if you do miss out on this upgrade. You got to think logically. I would be looking at most definitely any of your Evo cards already for this one. João Felix, a bit of a waste. And I would be definitely looking at your playstyle pluses. Trying to have a shooting and then either a passing or letting the first touch and quick step come in would be the ideal start for them. But that's going to be everybody. Let me know down below what you think about them. It is a very quiet weekend for this Serie A. Hopefully we do pick up in the final or penultimate potentially for La Liga. And then we get into some decent promos at this point because I'm ready for FC 26. But let me know your thoughts and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.